Yo, what's good my people? Welcome back to another video by your boy Asian Mabwana. Before we get into the video, be sure to drop a like and also hit the subscribe button because we are on the road to 350 subscribers. We've been going crazy, and I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you. So other than that, let's get into the video. So basically, in today's video, we are going to be speaking about Piper Raquel and Piper Raquel's group that was referred to as the Squad. Now, a few videos back, I spoke about Brent Rivera and everything like that, and I said in the next video I'm going to be speaking about Piper Raquel, and here is a video. Piper Raquel, I feel like we all know who she is. I feel like we all know who Piper is. I feel like Piper would be having all her friends that were kids come on the channel, and then they would film those type of videos in which they all had their separate YouTube channels and all those kind of things, but mostly they were just like devoted into Piper's YouTube channel. So they continued filming content, they continued to film content, but then Piper's mom, whose name is Tiffany, she basically making like content with the friends, but she wanted to spice it up a little bit. She wanted to get the attention of the people, and so she started making these kids who were like really young start doing kissing content, making these kids dress inappropriately, wearing tight clothes so that their body can stick out. And mind you, they're still young. These kids that were 10, 9, 8, and like they're wearing tight clothes so that they can appear more attractive is absolutely insane to me. Yes, they were making these girls wear inappropriate clothing and all those type of things, but what they also wanted to do is that they wanted to make sure that all of the girls who was in the group were in a relationship. So every girl that was in the group with every guy that were in the group, they had to be dating. Because why? It would just make the content more interesting, because it gives a better reason for them to be making those like kissing content and all of those type of things. The problem is that yes, they were so young, but yet they were hitting high numbers with these type of content.
Piper's earning between $300,000 and $500,000 a month.
You can see how the thought of Tiffany could just be like, oh yeah, we need to continue doing this, because if she can think we're making millions per month just by doing this, so obviously we need to continue it, because then bro, we're millionaires. No wonder it makes just so much sense in why Piper's mom Tiffany would want them to be doing this type of content. And it also makes sense why Piper's mom Tiffany doesn't have a husband, because she's literally putting kids through such a terrible experience, in which Piper even claimed that she never kind of had a father figure. She never got to experience a father. And now I understand, because flipping, he was a runaway dad because he didn't want to be in the same facility with such a psycho woman who's just so dirty minded. Like, how could you have the thought of putting young kids through a traumatic experience of sexual content? Like, do you not have a heart? All of the members who were part of the Squad, they didn't necessarily like it. They didn't like that they were being forced to be in a relationship. Even the parents of these kids, they didn't like what was going on, because the thing is that they didn't know. It's me to wonder, it's like were they even getting paid out of this? Were they getting a cut out of this? Like, generally, were they like getting a cut out of this? Because if they weren't, that even makes it worse, because imagine the parents is just like, oh, they probably thinking my child is going there for a play date, but no, they're not going there for play date. They're not even friends. It's just literally business. Because the things that we would see it as they were friends, we would see it as they were best friends, but no, because I mean, they were so young to be able to understand business and relationships and friendships. They were so young. Now it's getting to a point which is absolutely crazy, that it's going to be a Netflix series. Because guys, let me say this, a YouTube group, when have you ever seen a YouTube group ever come up on Netflix, yet alone a documentary? So a whole documentary is coming out about this, on where they're exposing Piper, and it's coming out this April, I think the 15th or the 9th of April. But yeah, basically they're exposing Piper, mainly Piper's mom, because I mean, Piper was also young to be able to understand. Because guys, I literally found a clip which is actually so depressing, but my sister sent this to me, and it was a clip of basically where Hunter, who's Piper's cameraman, was basically cursing out at Piper for not getting the script right, because she was trying to say something but she was struggling. So then he literally cursed at her, and it's
I'm trying not to laugh here, okay?
Keep going. Come on.
And now
we're gonna show you game mode. That's all you have to fucking say.
Alright, now we're gonna show you.
just it's just so crazy that she needs to go through this experience. And the thing is that she tries to hide it, and I feel like maybe in the YouTube videos that we can see that she's all happy and things like that, but generally I just wonder how she felt behind the scenes, because obviously she's so young, so she's not getting any cash out of this. It's all going towards Hunter and Tiffany. So like the fact that she's just going through this, and yet she's so young, because I mean, like, she was born in, I think she was born in 2007 or 2008, because she's currently 17 years old right now. So man, she's only 17, so she's still like a teenager. She's still kind of growing up, you know. And the fact is that she's having a whole documentary coming out about her where they expose her. Do you know how much like aura it's just gonna bring down of her? Like, guys, she hasn't uploaded a YouTube video in the year of 2025. In the year of 2025, she hasn't uploaded a YouTube video. The last time she uploaded a YouTube video was back in 2024, 3 months ago, and it was a Christmas type of video. Ever since then, we haven't seen Piper, in which she has been posting TikToks, but I mean, like, she hasn't been posting on YouTube whatsoever. Could the reason be correlating towards what's going to be coming out about her? We do not know. Do I feel like she's going to be coming to YouTube every time soon? Most probably not, because I feel like her reputation is kind of cooked, that there's really no point that she can really come back. Because after the documentary comes out, now we're really gonna see the truth. Because yes, some people have been exposing her and those type of things, but now we're gonna get a whole Netflix documentary. Do you know how realistic things on Netflix are? Guys, I don't like, that's why it says that money is the root of all evil. Because the moment when you start earning cash, it really like changes your mindset on things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, now you have your bag, now you got this and that, and then it's like, you feel like you're a finance guru, you feel like you're on top of the world, that you're gonna start disrespecting your employees, putting them through a lot of work just so that you can still make your bread. Like, no, bro. So I wanted to speak about Piper again, because like I said, Tiffany wanted all of them to be in a relationship, and the thing is that Piper was in the most relationships. Piper was in a relationship with almost every single person in the group. And then one by one, because it was Gavin, it was Lev, it was most probably Jensen, and then I don't Sawyer, I don't know their names. I don't know necessarily their names, but she was in a relationship, almost probably, or like she filmed, like, you know, that type of like sexual content with these type of boys. Until then, you know, more girls started coming in the group, and then they started separating the boys to different females within the group. But Piper was the main person who needed to be having a relationship and things like that. And then boom, what happened after that? She got into another relationship with a guy named Ryan. And then what? And you can guess what happened after that. She broke up with Ryan, and then now she's currently in a relationship with a guy named Capri, which I feel like you guys all know, because I mean, they've been literally trending right now on TikTok because of their relationship and things like that, because they're filming so much lovey-dovey content and things like that. But the thing is that Capri even have a feeling that it's not even gonna end up being good. Capri has a feeling that this is gonna, that, you know, they're gonna end up breaking up, because they do live in two different states in the United States, but they were visiting each other. But then Capri ended up going back. But yeah, they filmed content together, and they said that they like each other. But honestly, I just feel like this is just gonna be another one of that, where they're gonna be talking, making content. It's all for the sake of content. After that, they're not gonna be together. I don't think it's even a real relationship. I think like that, it's only for content. It's only for content, because this is benefiting Capri, and it's also benefiting Piper. Well, not necessarily, because like she's not making YouTube videos with him, but I feel like she's still benefiting out of it. But look, I found this clip, and I don't even want to say it's funny, right? But basically, there's this clip of where Capri and Piper were on live stream, and then after that, somebody gifted, and you know when it gifts, and then after that, the message is gonna come out, but then they play the audio of the message. Someone donated into Capri's stream, and then it said, never have I ever had somebody make a Netflix show about me. And so Piper saw that, and then after that, she was like, oh yeah, you guys are so funny, but generally, she literally, like, she couldn't even like help it. And then she
chat, I love you guys so much. Never have I had oh, y'all guys are so funny. I'm laughing. Oh my god, y'all are jokesters. No, that's actually not nice. Can we please be kind? Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean.
It was just like, guys, can you please be nice? And then she just like had that thought, And then she just started crying and then she left the stream. I mean, like, it makes sense because her mother is going through so much because they literally suing Piper's mom, I think out of $10 million. 10 million. 10 mil. They suing Piper's mom on 10 mil. Do you know how a lot of money that is? I mean, yes, they've made so much money like in the past, making millions per month, but like 10 million is still a lot of money to give away. So I don't know where Piper's mom is. I don't know if she ran away. Maybe she went to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because Piper hasn't uploaded on YouTube. She has, because now she's having a whole Netflix documentary series coming out where they're exposing her on her life. She's getting into relationships with so many men, all for the sake of content, in which people are even happy the fact that Capri is leaving, because they just know that Piper is just probably just gonna do Capri wrong, and they don't want to see Capri just go through that experience, you know. But one of the members who was a part of the squad, he claimed that his name is Jensen. He made a TikTok where he said that the point of this documentary is really just so pointless, because you're just going to be reliving that terrible experience that you went through. So it's really pointless. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button. 350 subscribers. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next video.